In this episode, I'm going to introduce you to a New Zealand hero, a man who embodied the true attributes of what it means to be a Kiwi and an Anzac. He was hardy, intelligent, unassuming and bold, with a healthy dose of that classic Kiwi ingenuity, the sort that is cooked up in back sheds with a bit of fencing wire and an old engine, and the sort of quiet genius that doesn't need recognition, just results. In a crisis, he showed his true stature. It wasn't just that he showed no fear, he seemed to rise above the chaos, possessed by a fierce detachment that gave him a bird's eye-like view of the situation at hand. If you were charging into battle, sailing through treacherous waters, looking for lost pirate treasure, or being shipwrecked in Antarctica, there was no one else you would want by your side other than the great Frank Worsley. At the outbreak of World War I, as the world descended into chaos, the age of discovery was coming to a close. Frank Worsley, the eternal dreamer, found himself caught between two forces, war and wonder. The last uncharted frontier was Antarctica, this vast frozen world at the bottom of the globe. Back then, exploring the polar south was probably the equivalent of what space travel is to us today. A hostile, alien landscape that had to be navigated with rudimentary tools. Flight was still new, and radio was still in its infancy. Everything beyond the Antarctic Circle was yet unknown and terrifying. Watch our full documentary about this on YouTube, link in the description.